If you were watching SpongeBob back when it was airing season 4 like I was, then you're probably all too familiar with an episode called Best Day Ever. Its plot is that SpongeBob tries to have his very own best day ever, but it doesn't go according to plan. While this episode wasn't absolutely terrible in retrospect, there was a huge problem surrounding it, and that's what we'll be talking about today. This is quite possibly one of the most memorable SpongeBob episodes, but it's not for the reason you expect. No, people don't remember this because of how good the story was, but it's because of the insane amount of promotion that happened regarding it. The true biggest problem with SpongeBob's Best Day Ever is the insane overhyping it got from Nickelodeon, which ultimately raised everyone's expectations higher than they should be, resulting in an episode that just doesn't deliver to those expectations. Oh boy, where do I begin with this? I guess I could start out by mentioning the Best Day Ever marathon, which is exactly what you think it is. It's a huge SpongeBob marathon lasting 2 full days in 2006, and then during this marathon we would finally get the Best Day Ever's worldwide premiere. There were 100 different episodes playing, which were apparently voted to appear on TV by fans, like the top 100, although I highly doubt that's the case because some of the top slots are episodes that weren't that incredible. Literally out of every single episode in the entire show, the #1 pick was Karate Island. Yeah, that's kinda dumb, but this is getting off topic. My main point here is this: when you have a crazy marathon with the Best Day Ever slapped onto the title, you can expect that this new episode will be so huge and quite possibly one of the biggest that the show has to offer. Why else would you have a marathon that has more than 24 hours of SpongeBob episodes non-stop?
And to celebrate, I'm taking me vessel to beautiful New York City! The best day ever in the best city ever! It'll be off the hook! Let's get this countdown started. Here's your episode number 100, Procrastination. That's the one where SpongeBob has this crazy dream and his clothes talk to him and it helps him finish a writing assignment. And don't just watch it.
I personally remember watching this marathon at times getting really hyped for the Best Day Ever. Unfortunately, the episode turned out to be just a normal 11 minutes. It played out like almost every other normal storyline in the show, and it just wasn't too special other than having a really catchy song. Watching this marathon, it seemed clear that the Best Day Ever was going to be insanely big, but watching it leads to just utter disappointment. When the episode ended, I remember looking at my TV screen thinking, what? That was it? And it really wasn't satisfying. This whole Best Day Ever marathon ended up hyping more people than you're probably thinking of, too. Nickelodeon's ratings spiked to an average of over 6.7 million viewers during it, which was definitely a record. Why did it go this high? Because they were telling people that the Best Day Ever was coming and that it was going to be the best episode ever. If you thought this massive SpongeBob marathon was the only thing to promote this, you'd be completely wrong. One of the smaller examples of advertising surprisingly comes from Best Buy, who made exclusive gift cards for this occasion. It says that you can give somebody their best day ever, and then it has some bonus features to get people even more excited. Further promotion for this episode was involved when there are activities featuring the Best Day Ever that you could participate in at the Nickelodeon Family Suites Hotel. There was a themed party called the Bikini Bottom Bash. Plus, a special hotel package was available for its guests, literally just called the Best Day Ever package, so that was a little weird. There were Best Day Ever books, games, so many different promos, and this list just keeps going on. If all of this hype was for a really big SpongeBob movie trilogy or something, then it would completely make sense to have a marathon and the constant promotions. But, as you know, the Best Day Ever was just a simple 11-minute story and nothing else. There is a real problem with this because you're getting people hyped for absolutely nothing, and you're setting up the episode for failure.
Gallivanting around the Big Apple, I'm having me best day ever, and it's only gonna get better when all me party guests arrive in just a few hours. Behind me is the world-famous Statue of Liberty. Did you know that that whole statue's made of copper?
I understand that making a big deal out of some small new SpongeBob episode will guarantee more viewers, but it kinda sucks how Nickelodeon chose such an average episode to promote like this. Nick should have done it with the SpongeBob movie, but they clearly thought people would fall for the bait that the Best Day Ever was huge, and they were right. Not only was this overhyping a problem back in 2006, but it was only the beginning. At various points in the show's run, a random SpongeBob episode or special would be promoted more than it should, raising expectations once again and leading to inevitable disappointment. Nowadays, this sort of thing rarely happens on the same scale as Best Day Ever, but still, overhyped episodes never turn out well.
On April 17th, get ready for something big. Whoa. Really big.
I've never seen anything more beautiful.
Really, really big.
Oh my.
SpongeBob scored the biggest guest star ever, Johnny Depp.
I was born to do this.
Don't miss the brand new SpongeBob event, SpongeBob versus the Big One, Friday, April 17th at 8.
I kinda like staring at him.
SpongeBob vs. the Big One wasn't terrible, although its overflow of commercials made me think it was worse than if it hadn't had all that promotion. Overall, The Best Day Ever just shouldn't have been treated this way by Nickelodeon. They were completely aware that it was a normal episode, but they still put it on a pedestal and acted as if it was a legend that appears once every century. I really hope they never hype an episode like this ever again. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.